Today marks a grim anniversary in southeast Washington. It was on this day 5 years ago, a group opened fire on a crowd outside a funeral on South Capitol Street. 3 people were killed. It was the end of a string of violence that left 5 dead and several others wounded. Tom Rousey is live in Southwest tonight with how those lost are being remembered. Tom?
And Maureen, there's going to be 2 things going on tonight. Behind me at Faith Presbyterian Church, there's going to be a discussion about gun violence that includes family members of the victims. Then there's going to be a candlelight vigil, and it's going to be held less than a block from here at the spot where 3 of the 5 victims who were murdered died that night exactly 5 years ago. Here's video from that horrible evening. These shootings rocked the city. They all started over a missing bracelet. It was a series of shootings over 8 days that upset so many people before it was all said and done. 5 people were murdered, 4 of them teenagers, and although a lot of folks have moved on in the 5 years since then, the pastor here at the Presbyterian Church says for the family and friends of those who died, this still affects them every single day.
There's always healing when we come together and share our stories and see that for the parents and the family of those persons who were killed, to know that we haven't forgotten.
Now, the first of the 5 victims was Jordan Howe. He was murdered on March 22nd, 5 years ago. 8 days later, 3 teenagers who had attended his funeral were gunned down, again, less than a block from where I am here. And there was another victim, Tavon Nelson, who was killed that same night in a related shooting. 8 others were shot and survived, and some of the families of the survivors are going to be here tonight as well. Pastor again saying there's still a lot of healing that needs to be done, but she really wants these families to know that the city has not forgotten them. We will be covering this tonight, and we'll bring you what happens later on ABC 7 News at 11. Reporting live in Southwest Washington, I'm Tom Rousey, ABC 7 News.